Hey guys, welcome back to Olivoy TV. So today we bring you news from the camp of the LP and the NNPP. News of a merger that could potentially strike fear into the hearts of the All Progressives Congress and the PDP. What news, you're probably wondering? Okay, let's see. So recently, we've been hearing developments of a potential merger between the Labour Party and the new Nigerian People's Party, whose frontrunners are, of course, we know the delectable Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso. Here's why this merger makes sense, at least on paper. One, in Peter Obi, we have one of the best candidates of this present campaigning season. And in Kwankwaso, we have a northern political stalwart. This person is not a JJC. This person is a seasoned politician. More importantly, is a northerner, a Muslim northerner. Remember, we all know how these things end. But in the middle of all this, we have a group, the Ohanese, warning Peter not to be Kwankwaso's running mate. So the Ohanese Indigo, the apex Igbo socio-political organization, has reacted to the reported merger between the Labour Party and the New Nigeria People's Party. The group's Secretary General, Mazi Okechukwu, warned the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, against accepting any arrangement that would make him a running mate of NNPP's Rabiu Kwankwaso. Reports had it that the NNPP and the LP are in talks over the possibility of merging ahead of the 2023 presidential election. However, this secretary has said that Peter Obi would lose his popularity if he accepted to be Kwankwaso's running mate. It is said the widely reported and anticipated merger between the NNPP and the LP would strengthen the chances of Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso winning the presidential elections in 2023. He said, the merging arrangements between the Labour Party and the New Nigerian People's Party will strengthen their chances of occupying Aso Rock. The headache for the Labour Party is never to accept the vice presidential position for Obi. Any arrangements that would see Obi as a running mate to Kwankwaso will end the popularity of the Labour Party. Mr. Peter Obi is the new Nigeria's candidate and Kwankwaso is a regional champion who would serve as the running mate. This is what the Secretary General of the Ohanese said. And he has a point, because if we are to factor it, the reason for the sudden surge in new registered voters, which is predominantly the youths, is the fact that Obi is seen as a widely accepted candidate. The belief rather in his agency is that he's the man for the job. Do you believe that? I do. I mean, compared to the others that we have, God knows we need a serious change. This country is headed for the rocks at the moment. Right now, we could do with some Peter Obi. So if a merger is to happen by the NNPP and the LP, bringing together Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso, I believe the best formation that they can possibly get is to have Peter as the presidential candidate and Kwankwaso as the vice presidential candidate. Anything aside this will be it can't work, because Nigerians will revolt. The youths will reject it. Obi right now is on an all-time high. The man is in his element. So having this merger only increases his chances of being accepted in the north. Remember, I said Kwankwaso is a political stalwart in the north. is a seasoned politician in the north. Also, I don't say most importantly, but also is a northern Muslim candidate. So it will be widely accepted by the north. I know you're probably thinking, okay, so if I'm saying this, why am I against Tinubu being a Muslim and his VP being a Muslim, since his VP is coming from the north? Here's the thing, Tinubu himself is a Muslim. So his VP being a Muslim just counts him out. But here, we already have Obi, a Christian, as the would-be presidential candidate, and Kwankwaso as the would-be vice presidential candidate as a Muslim. Now, some are saying that regardless of whatever merger happens, that they cannot win. I feel let's leave that to the Nigerian voters. I mean, an activist, Deji Adeyanju, said Obi, Kwankwaso Sowore and others can't defeat Bola Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar if they don't work together. I agree. Adeyanju warned that the elections are won in rural areas and not the urban centers. In a series of tweets, the socio-political commentator said politicians should swallow their pride and work together. According to Adeyanju, there's no way Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, Sowore, and other politicians can defeat the APC or the PDP if they don't work together. This I must be president by all means is why APC and PDP will continue to humble egoistic political actors, he said. Even another person, Reno Mokri, said the merger is an excellent idea, which we all agree, but the only problem will be president and will be vice. Like I said, the only winning formula in this is for Obi to be president and for Kwankwaso to be rural. Mr. Deji Adeyanju was also right. Elections are not won in the urban centers alone, but you see the rural areas, that's what we like to call the grassroots. This is where most of the hula baloo is done. Imagine in a remote area, some permutation is done and you're bringing out some figures that you just know that it can be. Now, doing this all across the nation, all across the country, of course, it will stack up. So how else do you think? These people have been at it since 1999. APC yes just became a party in 2011, but in APC we have the likes of CPC, ACN, some AD, some APGA. So these people have been around for a very long time. Don't even get me started on the PDP. The PDP invented rigging. Do you know Obasanjo? They invented rigging. So trust me when I say this, the only way Nigeria stand a chance, or the only way that these people stand a chance, is if Obi comes out on top and Kwankwaso is his deputy. Also, for this present campaign to actually get to the grassroots. It's one thing to campaign on social media. It's another thing to actually go out there. So if you feel that you can go out there, come on. 2023, we should not be making any mistakes again. Nigeria has seen enough. Nigerians have seen enough. Have you gotten your PVC? Make sure you do. It is your civic duty as a citizen of this great country to vote, and vote rightly. If this is your first time here, please remember to subscribe and click on the notification button. Also, like the video, drop a comment, and we'll see you next time. Till then, Arrivederci.
Hi guys, welcome to Olubori TV, your favorite entertainment and trendy gist channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you can know whenever we drop new videos. And also, watch out for our comedy skits here on this channel every Saturday and Sunday, as well as everyday gist on politics and everything around the entertainment world. Visit our website at www.oluboritv.com and also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok at Olubori_TV. Thank you.